Well, look at that. Half an hour of arguing with OBS whether or not I should be live. All I had to do was tell it, no, I don't like you, Streamlabs. Go away, Streamlabs. And we're finally live. Hello, YouTube. How are you? Thank you for the welcome back, Nox. I told you guys I'd be back, and when Papa Caden says he'll be back, he'll be back. Maybe not when you expect him, but he will be back. And I bring new friends, because Nox has decided that food is more important than talking, and I don't blame her. So, I'm going to let new friends introduce themselves however they feel like, even though they're not actually new friend. They've been on Howling before. Which is also just, you know, our, oh yeah, they can't hear new friend because I forgot to transition Windows. Look, I'm a little burned out. I am chugging a Venom right now. Give me a second to make sure the YouTube chat is properly hooked up so that we can see what they're saying while we're playing the game. And let me transition. Now try saying hello, new friend. See if they can hear you now.
Hello, everyone! Let's see if that does the trick.
So you don't have to introduce yourself again. I will reintroduce you. This is Chrissy. They've been on Howling for a while. They run Black Magic Attic. They made the Howling Into the Void theme song, which is actually just the general start song for every stream I do now. So, you've heard them. And yes, I do highly recommend checking out the Black Magic Attic at Bandcamp. I think I may have put it in this description still, but if not, you can check the last two Howling descriptions. It should be on there, because I don't feel like spelling that out on stream right now.
That's so totally fair.
I'm chugging a Venom. You have had imbibements.
I have a very strange concoction here. That is putting it mildly.
Oh, and I just remembered. What I need to do is I need to go over into the Skulk, and I need to share my screen so that you can see what I see and you can see what they see. But that way,
yeah, because
you can see what I see when I see it.
That's perfect.
Okay, so just let me know when you can see everything.
There we are.
Okay, so we're on day 40. I know you've been busy, so you've missed a lot.
Now, yes, I have. Now, if I'm correct, I don't know a lot about this game, but I do know it is I believe it's a roguelike.
Technically, I guess roguelike in that it's a puzzle game, but there are no enemies or anything, so there's really nothing to be a rogue about.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was my only hesitation when I first picked this up, was that I fucking hate jump scares, so I refuse to play horror games like Phasmophobia or any of that shit. So I initially didn't want to pick it up, but I did some research. There's absolutely no combat, there's no enemies, there's nothing. It's just you, a mansion, and really fucking annoying puzzles.
Ah, okay. I love puzzles myself, so I am interested to see how this goes.
Well, first puzzle is figuring out what blueprints we get today. And Nox, yes, I did just detox from caffeine from last night. But my head is fine now. I think it was also stress combined with the caffeine, so that all of the arteries in my brain were very, very tight and were carrying no blood, no oxygen. But if you didn't notice, I've been, I was drinking a Dr. Pepper earlier. I've had tea today, so the venom is just compounding everything. Also, we have the tomb. We need the tomb, so we're gonna hope that today we get the, coat check that we need.
Getting almost a Mist vibe from this.
That is exactly the first thing I said when I played it was, you know, it's very Mist, it's very, Seventh Guest.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I hate blocking off our south door of the foundation, but I'm gonna go ahead and add that bedroom because we need the bedroom. We need those extra steps. And there are no items in the bedroom today, so that's fine.
Now, as someone who hasn't played this game, the steps, that determines what exactly?
So every day you start out with a set number of steps. Initially, it's 50 steps, which means you can go into exactly 50 rooms. That's every time you enter a room, you lose a step. So even if you backtrack, when you go into a room that you've been in before, you lose a step. If you run out of steps, you immediately collapse and end the day. And then every day that you play, you reset both your floor plans and your items, unless you have found a permanent floor plan or you have the coat check room, in which case then you can find the coat check room again and you'll be able to retrieve an item that you have checked in there. And look at that!
Look at that indeed.
Okay, so we're going to retrieve our burning glass, because what we need to do is we need to get out of here and we need to go into that tomb.
Very visually, very beautiful game, I will say that.
Oh, it definitely is. The cutscenes are amazing, too. If you have the chance to pick this up, I highly recommend you do. Oh, hello, why the fuck are we going supersonic down the stairs? Holy
Whoa.
shit. That was the fastest that has ever gone. Okay. So now we need to find those ruby candlesticks that we were looking at last time we were down here.
If there's a guy asking if he wants to show you his cask of Amontillado, ignore him.
No, unfortunately, we're opening the secret passages this time.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, hey, it's Mary. You stay in that fucking casket, don't you goddamn pop out. I do not speak Swedish. I'm sure I'm gonna have to look that up. I see something about an inn. You know what? Hey, you're on stream now, Chrissy. If you want to look things up and help me out here, you go right ahead. I wish I had a shovel.
I failed Spanish 3 times, so I can't help much on that.
I mean, I'm sure... Okay, so I'm gonna guess this one's purple. I'm sure you can Google it and just be like, hey, what the fuck does this say?
Ooh, okay. Interesting little puzzle box.
Yeah, so we have to make all 4 corners purple. The problem is... Yeah, we gotta get this square over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't figured out how the squares exactly move.
Very interesting. It's almost like you're missing a piece to it.
Well, I have to move that pink square somehow. Okay, so we're actually going to reset the puzzle. Okay, so let's try that. Ah, there we go. Now one of these should move. Or not. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Aha! Okay, now we have some action.
So only one of these can move at a time. Oh, okay, okay. I'm starting to get this now. Okay, so whatever's closest to the pink, that's what's going to rotate.
Right. So it's going to rotate all of those at once when it's in the center.
Yeah.
So it needs to be at a certain point to then be able to move up and then move that last one into an empty slot.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Hello. Did we just do something? We might have. I don't think we did the right thing, but we did something.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, so these can't actually move. Why can't these move? Okay. And now that throws everything down there.
Right, so that can only cycle that one square now. So there needs to be a way to get that middle square out along with that top square.
Yeah. I mean, it's these two squares that we need to get out.
Hmm.
But we can't move those at all. We can move that one, though.
Oh! Look at
Hello.
that.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we can only move the purple squares down, I think.
Looks like it.
So what we need to do, we can only move them down. That one there.
If you... Ooh. I was going to say, if you lock the one that... Oh! You got it! Never mind! I'll shut up!
Sometimes the ADHD
You know
brain
exactly what you're doing. Ooh.
Okay, I still don't know what the
Allowance
hell
token.
this says.
And you think that's in Swedish, right?
I mean, I'm just guessing. It looks very Norse, Scandinavian. So let's look this shit up.
Let me try at least the first word. If I can
Letter.
spell it. Okay, this is really trippy because I've gone from like Portuguese to Latvian. What is this one? The
Okay.
Welsh. Okay, this is weird. This might be in code.
From what I see on Reddit, this has the best attempt so far at translating it. Says, to my first child, you are my day, you are my night, you are my world. To you I gift my house to the south. It's the dawn of your future without me. It's the dawn of my future without you. First I will bid you heed my words. You are our child. You are not House Sinclair, you are not House Epson. Forget your home in the north. Your name is J.R.E. Your future is to the south away from Finaris. To your true home, to a Raja, a new future in the south. Goodbye, my child, your mother. Which makes sense because so that box that we just did was hold on, sorry, I had to send a message to Lily real quick.
Yeah, good.
But so the box we just solved is called a Morajai puzzle box. And each of those 4 symbols that we were looking at, oh, that is a key. I want that key. Give me. What is that? Lady Epson's diary key. So each of those symbols on the corners, every box has a different set of symbols. Each of the symbols represent one of the 4 noble houses that are introduced in the game. And each one has a different color and a different symbol. You know, like I fucking said in the first place. So that one, yeah, it had to be from the south, and we already read that letter. That was, in the event of my death, I'm going to be buried down here. Do me a favor and be buried down here with me. Okay.
It's not creepy. Get buried with me.
Ah. Here's another set of ruby candlesticks. We got some. Oh yes, we need.
Oh, time for some D&D and a floppy disk.
Every time we get dice, 1 die allows us to re-roll 1 door's worth of floor plans in case we don't like what we got. And now we have an upgrade disc, which means we can upgrade a floor plan. We can't choose which one we upgrade, but we can.
Ah, okay.
And now I have to remember the order that we interacted with these, and I believe it's just clockwise. So gardener, chef, farmer, chimney sweep, maid, jockey, queen. Oh, and then we didn't even need to do that because this was already open. Great.
Ooh.
Thanks, game. Could have told me that. Well, that means I can come see my friend. Hi, Death.
Ah, yes. Evacuation tunnel.
Indeed.
A giant arrow pointing this way.
Oh, that's right. I think we... Okay, so we probably still have to do this. So, yoink!
Ooh.
There we go. Thanks, Death.
Gonna find Wilford Brimley's secret UFO.
I don't know about Wilford Brimley's. We might find Kurt Russell's.
Yes, just as good.
Remember, no one knows who the thing was at the end of that movie. Okay, I don't know how to move this thing.
Whoa, look at this. Okay. Well, clockwork. Jeez.
Oh, okay. So
I
there's
can't
another
talk.
door with the control. We just can't get to it right now.
Ah, okay.
And I hate this because we also have to get past this fucking minecart. How do we get past the minecart? Yes, I'm looking shit up. It's not cheating. Okay. Yes, I would like to know how to get the basement key. Oh, that's right. I have to get to the antechamber. Oh, okay. So the minecart is actually basically useless because it's just that you can't move it from the reservoir side. You can only move it from the tomb side. But then you can't do anything with it from the tomb side.
So you have to get to the other side of the
Yes.
cart and able to move it.
Oh, wait.
Ah!
This is why I was irritated that we didn't have a burning glass last time.
Do you normally need like tinder boxes for this kind of thing?
No, you can't light anything until you know how to make a self-igniting torch or a burning glass. And the problem I had is that to make a burning glass, we managed it earlier tonight. To make a burning glass, you have to have a very specific set of circumstances where we need a power hammer for that. You need to get a workshop, a magnifying glass, and a metal detector all on the same run, and then get a coat check to keep your burning glass until you have a day where you have tombs or the tunnel and you can use it to light the torches and the ruby candlesticks. Otherwise, it's utterly useless. And if you switch up the day without using a coat check, you immediately lose your burning glass.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Blueprints. Okay. Foreman's Log 20, date 7/25/1915. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable style. Okay, what is this? I was about to say, I swear to God, if I need a key for this, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Oh, nice view!
Yeah!
Hell yeah. What is this? Oh no!
Oh god, I'm bad at chess.
That's right, there is a chessboard puzzle. Alright, so this, if I recall correctly, this actually has to do with all the chess pieces that we've been seeing throughout the house.
Oh.
And the problem is, I don't remember where all of them were, so... Oh.
That'll be a hunt in itself.
Oh no! So not only do we have to recall where everything is, we also have to draft the room on that location. So this chessboard is actually our map for the house.
Oh my god, you're right.
So in order to solve it, we need the queen right here, a pawn here, a bishop here, a rook, the queen, and the knight. Or this might be the king. Nope, this one's the queen. This one's the king. Okay, so now I need to sketch this out in my notes.
I have problems with Balatro, and that's just poker. I'm looking at this and my head is starting to spin a bit.
Okay, so we need 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. 9 vertical stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horizontal stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this lower right needs to be the office, and then directly parallel to that in this square needs to be a bedroom, and then on the top left is the conservatory. Then 2 below that is, oh Jesus, the ladies' chamber. And right there is security. That is never gonna happen.
That sounds tricky in
Especially
order to
since
get...
We already have the bedroom right here, and the bedroom needs to be here.
Oh, that is a problem.
Snow! Snow? What the hell are you doing here? Damn, it's been ages. How are you? Sorry, that's an old friend. I haven't heard from in, like, oh man, almost a year, 2 years now?
That's awesome.
Oh look, more reading.
Ooh. Yay.
Foreman's Log 3/7/2/1915. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Last week when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. The site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Well, knowing what I do, the crazy fucks in this house, they did it deliberately. I've been, up and down snow, but mostly okay. I've been making new friends like Chrissy here, reconnecting with old friends like Nox and chat. I've been trying to focus more on the streaming. I control an LLC now. I'm trying to get my life together, and you, of all people, know how terrifying of a concept that is. Foreman's copy. Do not remove from sights, realm, and signals of the past and prejudice. By Professor R. Willard. Ben Aries, Robert Birds and Sons, 1905. Great. I love that we're missing an entire chunk of backstory here. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils. Those whose crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. And once again, we're missing half our damn. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us a history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Okay, so we know the Pentagon is Fenaris. We just learned that the mountains are... I don't remember. And we just found era something that we were just using on that box to turn everything purple. We have the rays. Wow. Somebody did a number on this book. So let's see. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. And we have the moats. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. We have tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers, agricultural, harvest and farming based society and culture, martial, militaristic assholes, basically, my kind of people. Metropolitan, large city state with a dense urban and populous center, academic, a center for knowledge advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are homes of many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reverence for the nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancements of the arts, writing, music, and language. Around each sigil is an adorned edge, serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. So we have white, black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, and white. Why does yellow look like a sombrero? Putting it all together, by studying the core, rays, and moats, and banners or borders of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Okay. So, let's see. That is a red border with the red Pentagon. It's a martial region, and with the rays... Oh, of course.
I believe it's stormy.
That one is, no. That one's ripped out.
Ah.
So that says, oh, it says red, Marshall, and fog. Okay, so I guess the not quite Leviathan cross is foggy. Yeah, I know my symbols of Satanism. What about it?
Yeah, better than me.
Ew. Wee. Wait. Wee. The reservoir. I still need to empty this damn thing. If we get a pump room today, I'm gonna be so angry. Oh, yeah, there's the door that we can't open. Because we don't have the basement key.
Ah, I see.
And the only way to get to the basement key is to get up here to the antechamber. But
I see.
the antechamber is sealed on all four sides, so we have to first open up at least one of these and then make it to the 9th level on the exact side that we opened and then get into the antechamber. I say once again, welcome to Blueprints. And you can see we started out the day with 70 steps. We're down to 49 already.
Oh god, I didn't even notice that. That's a good point.
Yeah, you have to keep really careful track of your steps.
Oh, it changes with every room you go through.
Yep. Like when we go through this gate right now, 47.
That's irritating. It's like missed on hard mode.
Oh, yes. 46. Keep count with us, kids. Okay, I still don't know how to open that gate, or if I even can open that gate. But here's our campsite. And here's the thing, kids. I need a shovel to dig around here. Because that is our clue from the music room. So we all know how hard it is for me to get a shovel in this damn game. I imagine Nox is just kind of sitting there rocking back and forth, laughing insanely.
Ooh. I was wondering if you could drop down there so you didn't have to spend any
oh no, no, there are no physics in this game.
Ah.
Okay, so we don't have a door here yet, so... Ha-ha! A nurse's station. So this is going to be useless for us right now, but if we ever hit less than 10 steps, we can run into the nurse's station, and that will give us 20 steps.
Is that an infinite amount of time or only one
infinite amount of times. As long as I am under 10 steps, it will pop back up to 10 or to 20.
That's not bad.
Did I have fucked myself. Great job. Oh,
let's see if we can recover.
Hey. But I am not going to check in my burning glass today. I'm going to check in that diary key. I know I'm probably going to regret that because watch, the very next day I'm going to need my burning glass, but that diary key is probably going to be a lot more useful in the long run. Except that in order to get that ladies' chamber... Oh shit, I didn't do the upgrade disc. I lost the upgrade disc.
Oh no!
But we didn't have a terminal, so we couldn't use it anyways.
Ah, okay.
Wait, shit, where did we get that upgrade disc?
It was
It
in
was in the
the
tomb, wasn't it?
catacombs, I believe.
Yeah, and guess what we can't get to without the burning glass?
Ah,
Well then!
yeah.
Mm. Okay, we're just gonna put the corridor here. And see, there's the thing. You can't plan the house because you don't know where anything is ever going to show up. Like the bedroom.
Right.
I shouldn't have put the bedroom there. Okay, so I would usually put the library here because I like the less common floor plans, but I want to use this planetarium. We
just in
got
case you have to end the day.
Well, we just got that earlier. And if we get up to 50 stars, we get a new way to re-roll rooms. What is this?
Ooh.
Star schedule. North Star, the Twins, the Slice, Diamondus Minor. Southern Cross, the Twins, Diamondus Minor. Farmer's Apple, Clavis the Key, Diamondus Minor, Southern Cross. The Slice, Farmer's Apple. Wow, okay. Oh, okay. So it's like the amount of stars you get is what can appear. I get it.
Mm.
And I still hope that we never get the dead.
Ooh. Is that a room you can get?
It's a constellation. So each constellation also influences what rooms show up on that day or like what they contain. So if you get Diamondus Major, you're more likely to find diamonds. If you get Diamondus Minor, you might find one more. If you get Draxus the Dead, you are more likely to draft dead in rooms that entire time. Oh, look! A fucking shovel.
You have enough for it.
Yeah, I have enough for it. You know what? I may as well grab it because we might need it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a magnifying glass, too. Yes, I will draft the drawing room. And I'm gonna grab my little gem from the safe here. Yeah, you have a lot to catch up on considering this is stream 7.5.
Yeah, I haven't played this yet. I have it wishlisted, but I'm getting a kind of a feel for it now. Ooh.
Okay.
Security room.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have our upgrade disc, which this is what we needed for the upgrade disc, is the terminal.
Okay.
But just because we're here, and I want to make sure, we're gonna use our swan song. Feel the 90s.
I don't miss it.
Oh, come on. Every time you hear a modem, something in you stirs, and you just think, God damn.
Yeah, the modem sound is a thing on its own where it's got a memory place for it, but it's not exactly the best.
Okay, so we need to start spiraling here because we need doors. Lots of doors. We haven't even drafted an outer room, but that doesn't really mean much right now. Okay, so we're gonna draft a hallway.
Getting closer to the antechamber.
Okay, so I'm not gonna draft the boiler room right now. because the boiler room is going to cost me my only gem. No guarantees I'm going to get them back, and the foundation is already unlocked, and we don't need this door anyways. We don't have a salt shaker or anything in here. But the foundation will give us another way to go up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now we've got our library. Holy shit.
Whoa!
Yeah, it does that sometimes. Okay, please give me...
Yes! To the Twilight Zone.
We have a bookshop. We also have a Chamber of Mirrors. Now, a Chamber of Mirrors is going to be interesting because it's both a puzzle room, but also we can use it to draft a second copy of any room we already have in the house.
Ooh.
The servant's quarter is useful if we have a shit ton of bedrooms, because it gives you a +1 key for every bedroom in the house. But right now, we want the bookshop. Yes, we're going to see what we got. Okay, so we want this black book, but we don't have 50 coins. Of course we don't. Okay, Curse of Black Bridge is probably also something we want. And a new clue. Okay, so books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on our next visit. But we have 11 coins, so we're going to do drafting strategy first. Of course it's locked. Oh, look! A coat check! We're gonna do the chapel. Much as I hate being religious.
For church.
Well, it's also because the chapel is a red room. So red rooms provide annoyances. Well, no, that's their specific thing. They are meant to annoy you.
Oh, I see.
So, like, the red room, so the chapel's red room effect is that every time you go in it, you lose a coin.
Oh.
And so here, we didn't do a coat check. Otherwise, I would add this empty closet, because if I attach an empty closet to a red room, I get 4 extra items. But we don't have anywhere to go, so items are kind of useless. Although we could try and draft that outer room and see if we can get a tunnel. The guest bedroom will give us 10 steps. Again, useless because we don't have anywhere to go. But we have the conference room, which will give us more doors. Okay. Doesn't look like we have any items in here. I don't have the gems for a passageway, so we're just going to add a toilet. Last time we did that, we found a treasure map. I am actually kind of disappointed. Okay, so there's the West Wing Hall.
Gives us more doors.
Okay, so that's attaching to the planetarium, so we're going to add a storeroom. Because the storeroom will always give us a coin, a key, and a gem. Oh, look, a pawn. We have a tunnel.
Ooh.
Now, here's one thing I like. Door's locked. Okay, that's fine. We can always add a tunnel off another tunnel.
Ooh, very
Problem
nice.
is the doors will be locked. And I just ran out of keys. So we're going to add the boudoir.
True.
Grab my gem. Alright. The Great Hall. Here's my problem with the Great Hall. Here's my problem with this entire draft pool, honestly, right now. Guest bedroom gives us 10 steps. We don't have anywhere to go after that. Closed exhibit, All the doors are security locked. We don't have a key card. Great Hall gives us 7 doors, but they're all locked.
Oh, God.
So basically, no matter what we do here...
We're stuck.
Yep. Absolutely every single one of these doors is locked. Wait a minute. We don't want to call it a day here, though.
Oh, yeah, because we got to go to the one room.
Yeah, we want to go to that planetarium.
Yes.
We don't want to go into the toilet. How funny as that would be. Wait, there's news? Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Reddington Herald. Oh, we have the magnifying glass. Reddington Herald. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margall, who many theorize that may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Well, let's take a little snoop here. What do we get? Got nothing. That's a shame. I was hoping there'd be some cocaine on this. Look, one can hope.
Ooh.
Damn it. I sealed off both foundation doors. Good job, Caden. Wait a minute. What? All the foundation.
You're in the dining room.
Oh, I gotta go through the pantry to get to security. Oh, okay. And then...
Down and then over.
Now the security to the bedroom. Which also gives us 2 steps every time we step in that room. And all the way through here to our planetarium. We have 9 stars. We're going to call it a day. This should give us 10. Yes. Oh, we get 2 stars. So we get 11 stars now. We were in ordinary villa. Yeah, we drained our fountain earlier, so that's just sitting there. All right, grabbing our allowance. 17, not bad. Hi, birds.
A bunker.
Okay, so we've got the schoolhouse, the shrine, and the hovel. We're gonna do the shrine. Make sure there's nothing back here. Okay, there is also a little quirk about the shrine that I am never going to do because it's not worth it. We're gonna get our blessing of the monk. Now, if we were a douchebag, you have the option to steal back your coins. But we're not going to do that. Because if you do, you are cursed permanently for the next 2 days. We're not going to do that shit. This
Sounds
game
pretty accurate.
is hard enough without activating hard mode. Are we going to put in our den because we can always use more gems? And that opens the way to foundation, and it gives us a room over here, which we can use as a hallway. Hello, this is going suspiciously well. No. Well, I can't re-roll. So we may as well put the commissary here so we have something useful. Oh, look, a metal detector. That might come in handy today. We didn't have enough for the metal detector? How did we not have enough for the metal detector?
I only have
Oh,
4.
right, yeah, because we only had 17 and we used a lot of our coins. So, also, every time we draft the observatory, we get +1 star. What constellation do we have today? Oh, that's a big one. Oh, no! I swear this game has voice recognition. Because when I said it was the last day, it gave me everything I needed. And then when I said, okay, I'll go another day because we were doing great, it just screwed me over for the next 3 nights. And I just said, I hope we don't get Draxus because I don't want the dead ends. And there it goes.
Oopsie.
Okay, this one has a knight. Alright, we are drafting the utility closet. And just as usual, turning off the gymnasium, turning on the garage. And that's it. We're not going to touch that darkroom switch until we absolutely have to. Hello, we have a locksmith. Okay, so lockpick kit, 1 key, 3 keys, special key. Alright, so I just need to find 4 more coins. We can come back and get a special key.
Perfect.
Oh, look, we do have an attic.
Ooh.
But we don't have the gems for it.
Dang it.
And it would have given us 8 items too, so that would have been a good room to have.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't put in the walk-in closet. Alright, we'll put in the wine cellar. Fine. Get us 3 gems, we can save those up. And that's, okay, it creates a dead end, but that's fine because there was nothing that was going that way anyways. We're gonna draw a tunnel. We're gonna draw another tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Give me.
Ooh, good grab.
Does the other one have any items in it? I wonder. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Okay, this door's locked, but that's fine. Because we're going to put it in another tunnel. Oh, look. Some coins, yay. And that door's locked. That's fine. There's a reason I put this many tunnels. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but fuck you. There's usually logic.
It's called a strategy.
Oh, hello. I wish I had a sledgehammer. You've heard the phrase, crazy like a fox. Well, guess what? Now you're seeing it. Shit. We don't have a bedroom. But we have a key.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so we have the master bedroom, the ladyship's chamber. That's the one we need for the queen. The guest bedroom, the nursery, the bunk room, and the boudoir. Whose nasty ass socks are just sitting here? There are 12 major keys. That is a green
And one
note.
missing sock.
There were 2 socks there.
Oh, were there? Oh,
yeah.
I thought there was only one.
Oh yeah, it was a pair of purple socks.
I must be the only one with that problem.
Hey, we got a turnip!
Oh!
Alright, what do we got
Turn
here?
off what?
Pebbles.
Oh.
Got one more. Hello!
Ooh.
That is
That's
why
helpful.
I dig. We got another coin. That's cool. Coins help.
It's always helpful. That key was a great find. Oh,
Damn it! One more gem.
I know. You almost have a straight shot right to it.
Yeah, it's a shame I don't have the Great Hall with the southern antechamber. Fuck you! We're drafting a mailroom.
That's fair.
Okay, so we're gonna call it a day in the mailroom, which loses us our shovel. Whoa, 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 no, no, no. Not yet, not yet, not yet. We are actually gonna call it a day. One of these can be used, besides just the entrance hall, one of these can be used outside because we have the blessing of the monk. We just have to know which room to call it a day in. So I forgot to explain that earlier to you, Chrissy, is that shrine that we offered money to, if we offered a certain amount, we get different blessings. And the ones we've been working on right now is the blessing of the monk, which means any room that we call it a day in, we can then draft to the outer room the next day. So we did that with the entrance hall, grabbed a sledgehammer, broke some pots, and got more allowance. So I just need to see. Okay, so that outer room, unfortunately, I needed to be a, something I could get to the basement with in order to dig and get another blueprint, but that's fine. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the gemstone cave, the apple orchard. We got the office safe. We don't have the drafting studio safe because we didn't get a drafting studio while we had the magnifying glass. Okay, we've got the tunnel blueprints. Okay, so yeah, the upgrade discs are still in tombs. We need to get that back while we have a burning glass, so that we can get our ruby candlesticks back and get the upgrade disc again. We also need to get into the trading post while we have a burning glass so that we can ignite that dynamite. Ahaha! So we do want to call it a day in a tunnel. Good. I've been keeping notes on things that we might actually be able to get done with our current layout. And a couple nights ago, I couldn't find them for the life of me, but luckily tonight I have them. Oh, so we managed to make an architect's cottage.
Very nice.
Whatever the hell an architect's cottage is.
A college built by someone who's neurotic, and it costs about 10 times more.
Okay, then we have 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I want to redraw that chess map so that I can actually read the goddamn thing. You know, because I'm weird like that.
I mean, it works.
Okay, so I can do that later. Pick up our allowance again. We once again start with 17 coins. Aha! We have our package. What do we got? Brass compass, gems, and keys. Alright, so we're going to start out with 4 gems. The compass, it's more likely that we are going to draft rooms that head north. What we want to do right now is run to this outer room. Now, I don't know what this is actually going to do because I've never done this before. And we want to draw a tunnel in the outer room. Okay, so we have a shovel. We have a dig spot. We have stuff that we can't move. Huh. There is supposed to be a Morajai puzzle box here. And I do not see it.
That's not good.
That's fine. I guess that means we need a power hammer. If only I knew how to make a power hammer.
Maybe you need a power glove.
I know I need a sledgehammer and a battery pack for it, but I don't know if I need the metal detector.
Mm.
Okay, we're just gonna put the storeroom. Oh look, more dig spots. Why do you give me so many dig spots when I don't have a shovel? We're gonna do the drawing room. Okay, so the drawing room, its specialty is that if I don't like any of these, I can just redraw the floor plans.
Oh, nice.
And okay, we do need the office down there, right? Right. Yes, we do. We need the office in this specific place. Not that it's going to help us, because I don't know if we can get back to where we were without the catacombs.
Gotcha.
But it's fine. We're going to attempt. We need a bedroom in this spot. Oh, look. We have a bedroom.
Perfect.
Okay, and then I'm pretty sure we can just screw around until we get to the upper west portions. Let's do the commissary. It looks like they have gems, shovels, salt shakers, and keys. I'll take a shovel. Okay. And I'll take keys. Of course I can't take a key. No. I know I've seen dig spots, so we'll keep our eyes open. We will also dig here.
Perfect.
An old tin can,
Ooh.
not worth picking up. There we go.
Hey.
Sometimes you just gotta be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the storeroom is down there. So let's see what we can put over here. Put the pantry, a spare hall, or a hallway. Let's do the hallway. Because it's always better to have more than one door. Okay, we have the lab. The lab is good. Let's see what experiments we can set up today. So let's see. Each time you eat an apple, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, whenever you spend 2 or more rooms drafting a room, spread dirt on the driveway, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Whenever we spend 2 or more gems, we will add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. That is our experiment for today. I do not like this, Sam. I am.
Ooh, that's a rough hand.
See, the dark room and the observatory are our least problematic. The archives will make it to where we can't see all 3 of our floor plans anymore, which isn't as bad as it sounds. But the problem is, since I don't know what's in that archive folder, I could be getting gold, I could be getting shit. So we're going to put in the dark room so that we have 3 doors. And then we're going to get the fuck away from the dark room and hope at some point we get a utility closet. Now we're going to add 3 aquariums to our hand. And we'll throw the chapel in there. Pantry, garage, and the furnace. We'll add the pantry, because we are getting to the point where we need certain things.
We need them canned beans.
Damn it. We don't have the gems for an aquarium. Okay, but we can throw in the parlor. Apple. Okay, what's our riddle? Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. Shit! Okay. Quick explanation of this for you. There will always be at least one box which displays the truth, always be at least one which lies, and only one box has a prize.
Oh, it's one of these.
I'm gonna go with white. Something tells me to go with white. And it's probably wrong. Oh, hey!
Ooh. Good guess.
Being an untrusting dick comes in handy. Okay. So this is where we need the next room. If we have the blueprint, which I doubt we do because I don't think I've ever seen it, is where we need to put her ladyship's chamber. And of course we don't have her ladyship's chamber. Ugh. Well. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a corridor. Yeah, we'll put in another aquarium. Why not?
Yeah.
Fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish. Haha! Haha! So, an empty closet only gives me 4 extra items if drafted to a red room, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are we in a red room?
I don't believe. Oh!
The aquarium is a rainbow room. It is every color.
It does, yes. Ooh.
All right. Give me those running shoes. Hell yeah. And a sleeping mask. God knows we need our beauty sleep.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna... Oh, we don't have the gym requirement for a courtyard. Well then, let's redraw our floor plans. We have the workshop. I don't know if we have anything that we can make in a workshop. What is it? Oh, a coin purse. Okay, so every time we collect 3 coins, we get an additional coin.
Wow, very nice.
Ah, a security door.
Ooh.
Oh, we're not going that way. Okay, yeah, we added the corridor over here. Do we have a utility closet? No, we don't. Okay. Fuck it, I've got the steps. Alright, I guess we're throwing in the archives. We have a very red room today.
Indeed.
Well, that's fine. We couldn't get to the western part of the antechamber anyways. Okay, the library. We are now going to get to that history of Orindia. So that'll be there next time we draft the library. Alright, we've got the study. Hi, Jims. Quick, out the window. Let me jump. we should have one more door in our... of course it's locked. Okay, I guess we have no choice. Oh, this is gonna be the most roundabout shit. There we go. Of course that door's locked. And the wine cellar for gems that we don't need. I'm so glad we had all that today.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it just grand? Oh, so now we're a Scarlet Villa.
Ooh.
I never want to be that again. Fuck the red rooms. Alright, so how do we actually get her ladyship's chambers? Oh, so it's just a really rare draft. So we actually had a chance that we could have gotten it drafted when we needed it. It's just rare. You drifting off on me there, Chrissy?
Yeah,
I mean, that's okay.
trying to
It's perfectly
stay up.
understandable.
It's like almost quarter to midnight here.
Yeah, it's a 12:43 here.
Yeah, I've been up since like 4 or 5.
Yeah, well,
so.
I mean, hey, if you need to go, don't push yourself. Thanks for hanging out,
You
though.
sure?
Yeah. Like I said, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, I wish I could stay longer, but I don't wanna crash on you.
I mean, I don't want you to push yourself just on account of me.
Well, I'm more than happy to come back next time and give my my little voice to whatever entertainment you have.
Hell yeah.
on.
I mean, you're always welcome.
Thank you so much. And thank you all for watching, and continue to watch Caden as he traverses this incredibly confusing maze.
All right, you have a good night.
That, all right, have a good one and enjoy.
I think we're alone now. All right, let's see. The black box is true. The gems are in the true box. The blue box is true. Well, you can't both be true, so I'm going to go with white again. Haha. All right, so we're going to throw down a kitchen here. We're actually going to put down a courtyard because I like courtyards. I just wish they always had a shovel. And we are going to put down the vault. Today is Sunday, December 20th. Okay, so we still can't do anything in the vault yet because we don't have the vault keys. the West Wing Hall, which didn't load for some reason. Sure, we'll put it in a chapel. Spare hall. Okay, so this one, we hope will give us her ladyship's chamber. And it didn't. Of course it didn't. Why would it give us what we want? Locked door. We don't have a gem. All right. The History of Orinda, 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aerie Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Ooh! Censorship! Redacted, the name used to designate the realm of the Eastern Waters. Redacted is no longer redacted. Redacted, known to the average citizen, redacted to hell. Of the older generation, redacted to hell again. Redacted, we must redacted. Permit our leaders to join us to abandon redacted our past. Chapter 1, Agera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king Redacted, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of our surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, the redacted to shit. A new kingdom was born, Redacted. The 2nd Era. It was the 4th king Redacted who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift of Redacted to shit. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, Redacted, a land steeped in tradition, Redacted. The 3rd Era. As the 2nd Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, and developing unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the 3rd Era was defined by redacted like the military commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Redacted. 4th Era. Why even bother trying to read this? As the kingdom entered the 4th Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who was often seen drinking, a sight that not only shocked the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Oh, this is just a hit piece. Desolates was renowned as the king of ass, I don't know. No one, when he made the decision to move the castle and court behind, the people who were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen. Wow, okay, yeah, we're not even gonna bother trying to read the rest of this. That was absolute shit. Oh, the rotunda. But we don't have the gyms. Because of course we don't. So we're gonna do the weight room and we're gonna lose half our steps. Okay, that's locked. That one's not. Okay. We can't add security. Damn it. Okay, the pool. Which we don't have the gyms for. Damn it. Okay, but we can add the mage chamber. Which gets us back to the corridor. And then we can get to the guest bedroom, which will give us 10 steps. Didn't we get a sleeping mask? I thought we got a sleeping mask. I guess not. Da 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 da. A die. No snacks? Damn. Let's redraw. Alright, we'll put it in the hallway. The East Wing Hall. A tunnel. And we'll do the bunk room here. We are quickly running out of steps, gents. And it's a security door. Alright, fine. We'll just call it a day. So there is also a room that we eventually are trying to go to get, not just her ladyship's chamber, but there is the mysterious room 8, which can only be drafted on the 8th level. Okay. So, got the shelter. I know we can do this time. So we had the vault. And yesterday was the 20th. Right? Right? Let's check. Let's check. Because the 29th day. Okay, the 39th day was the 15th. But it's the 45th. So that would be... What the hell is... $45 minus 39. So it's 6 days later. Okay. 15 plus 6 is 21st. Okay, good, good. I had it right. So we're gonna set the unlock date to December 21st at 9 a.m. And just for safety, swan-song it. Make sure it's connected to the network. You know what? I also had the burning glass. And I didn't get a very important blueprint when we had the option. Because I forgot to go to the orchard. Okay, so it is about 8:30. We're gonna run through. Maybe we'll be able to get our burning glass again. Yeah, we're gonna throw our utility closet in here. Because we never know when that might come in handy. Let's throw in the passageway. We'll throw in the hallway. Bedroom. Parlor. Hello, hello. There is one item. The gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. Gems are in the blue box. Let's trust it. Yeah, of course. Okay, we're gonna throw in our den. Leads directly to the foundation. And the pantry, which also leads to our foundation. We've got like a little stable loop here. So we have the nook, spare hall in the courtyard. Let's spin that gem, get the courtyard. Damn it, I was really hoping for just a metal detector sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Of course, even if it gave us a metal detector, then we would still need to get to the workshop. Or dining room. You know, I put it in a utility closet. I could have gone with the dark room. Oh well. West Wing Hall. Locksmith. Special key. Ah, we got the key to the secret garden. Nice to know we have it in case we need it. All right, we'll put the spare hole in here. Ah, well. It wants to end our run. Sure, we'll add the nook. We'll grab the key. And we will run outside to the shelter. Okay, so it is past 9 o'clock. Running, 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 I'm running over here. Run, 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 run. No! I made sure it was right this time. How was that wrong? Okay, okay. We'll do it this way. December 20th, 10 a.m. Even though I know it's not the 20th. Actually, no. Yeah, because that would have been fast. So do the 22nd at 10 a.m. We're just gonna keep doing this. So if it was 2 nights ago that we had the vault, then you know we'll go up to the 23rd. If not, then it should unlock. Oh, this is gonna be tedious. And I had the shovel that entire time. And I forgot to run out here as well. I'm just batting 1,000 right now. Okay, here we go. Here's the gemstone cave. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavations to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finally finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay. So, yes, if we had a specific pickaxe or something, we could mine these gems, but every time we do, we increase the risk of it, the risk of it collapsing. And if it collapses, we permanently lose our gem bonus for every day. So I'm never going to mine this. But look. We have our final gas line. Which means we have all 4 blue flames. And now we have an elevator. So the day is not a total waste. We're going to go back, see if it's 10 o'clock yet. Try that safe 1 more time. And then we can either go down our elevator today, even though we don't have a basement key, so it's likely to be a disappointment. But that elevator is permanent as long as we have those blue flames running. And I don't have any intention on turning any of those gas lines off. So you know what? We got time before it's 10 o'clock. So let's go try our spiffy new Art Deco elevator. All right. What do we got here? Ha! So, we managed to get back down here. So that means our chessboard puzzle, we can now check anytime we want. But let's see what happens if we do this. So there's our rook. And then our knight needs to be in security right here. One of these is our queen, one is the king. Let me see if I can figure out which is which. Okay. So our king is this one. And our pawn is our bedroom. Our bishop goes. Okay, so I don't know why only the one lit. Oh, because our bedroom is the only one we have drafted. So we don't actually have to draft the rooms in that order. We just have to make sure our little guys here are in that order. Okay, well, maybe that resets, maybe it doesn't. But let's get back upstairs. Okay, it is well past 10 o'clock. You are not my friend. Okay, whatever. We're gonna call it a day. See, I'm beginning to think I need you and Chrissy here with me, Knox, because I think you guys are my good luck charms. And Argos. We can't forget Argos. Let's hope for a tool shed. And if we get a tool shed, let's hope it gives us a shovel. Of course. Of course, the root cellar never actually has a shovel in it. Yeah, it does hate us all, but you know what? There will be a day where I get both the vault and the shelter at the same time, and I am going to brute force it whether it likes it or not. I'm just gonna put a guest bedroom in here. Okay, so do the drawing room. You know I will never be a stranger, Snow, but that also goes for you. Hit me up. You have my Telegram. I miss talking to you, but you have a good night. Yeah, you forget you have my Discord, too. You just forget you have all the ways to contact me. It's okay, it's okay, I understand. I think at one point you even had the ability to text me. But it's okay. We all get busy, we all have lives. Don't blame it on being old. Aren't you younger than me, too? What is with all you youngins saying you're old? Yeah, I am old. Okay, well, yeah, you have my number. Feel free to text me. And here Knox thought she was the only awkward one that I knew. Okay, let's see. The gems are in another box. The truth is on another box. The words another box are on another box. What is this bullshit puzzle? Okay, so we know this one's true. Fuck it, I'm going black. Okay. I had a feeling, but you know what? I wasn't gonna sit there and take that. You know, I completely forgotten to keep checking that table in the spare hall for keys. Sorry if I go quiet, guys. I often forget to actually talk while I'm on stream. Yes, you do often forget to talk on the stream. I have chat up all the time, and you know, I can barely get anyone to actually chat. Wow. It just really doesn't want me going anywhere I need to go. I may as well get another star. Clavis, the key, and the Southern Cross. Huh. Well, at least I got a key. I don't have the gym requirement for the cloister. Let's do the corridor. This door is locked. I'm gonna stick. Okay. And that door's locked. Okay. Of course, tonight, or not tonight, but this run, this particular video, I'm on the Skulk voice chat and not just a DM call like we have been. So anybody in the Skulk who might be watching and wants to come drop on by, have some fun, you are more than welcome to. Cross thine fingers. Of course. Well, they gave us a gear wrench and a battery pack. Well, let's hope we draft the mechanical room today. Okay, now all we need is an office behind this door and bedroom behind this door. Oh, it's not exactly the bedroom I was expecting, but hey, maybe it works. Oh, of course, the bedroom we needed is actually behind this door. But actually, no. See, the reason we need those specific rooms drafted is because of these little pieces here. So as long as we have those rooms drafted, those pieces count as on the board, and then we can do the chessboard puzzle. was so proud of myself that my nose twitching habit had stopped. But because I mentioned it today, oh look, the den. Because I mentioned it today, of course it started again. We do not add rabbit to any of my list of attributes. Commonplace, standard, unusual, rare. I mean, it already seems to be common. So, like... Oh, it's on unusual? Yeah, let's make that a commonplace. Let's see if we can just screw with everything, and if we continue making stuff like that. Oh, look, the office! Oh, I don't have the gems. Okay, so boiler's up and running. That's sending power to all that side of the house. But I don't know if that really does much. Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the dining room. What is this? Ah, coupon book. Save a coin on each purchase we make in the estate. Do we even have a store? No, we don't. Now we do. Okay, we have utility closet. We're just gonna make every mechanical room stupidly commonplace. Yeah, give me back my 2 coins. Today's main course is porterhouse steak. A delightfully expensive steak cut, bone-in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Okay. Tomato soup +5 for every red room in your house. Okay. I am fine with that. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Great. Yeah, okay. And we don't have the gems for security. Which means we gotta go all the way back to the entrance hall if we want to build up again. I wish there was a way other than the shelter to avoid the chapel tithe. Oh wait, there is, but yeah. So when we complete the chessboard puzzle, we can actually choose a power. Yes, commonplace, commonplace, commonplace. We can choose a power based off of one of the chess pieces. And one of those is the piety of the bishop, which, if I recall correctly, means we no longer have to pay every time we enter the chapel. Okay, so we have the compass, the battery pack, the coupon book, and the broken lever. Okay, so apparently the broken lever and the battery pack do go together. But we don't have the third thing to make anything out of it. You know what? Let's do a little quick rinky-doo. I don't really need that diary key right now. The diary key is more for like a post-game kind of thing. So let's throw in broken lever. Throw in the trading post. I don't think we have anything to trade. I'm gonna have to block off the foundation. I'm gonna do it with something useful. Okay, cool. We've got our workshop. We have a sledgehammer. We have a metal detector. And a shovel. Okay, so we have good things. Very, very good things. Do a sledgehammer and a metal detector go together? No, they don't. What about a shovel and a metal detector? Yes, they do. A detector shovel. Huh. But I don't want to do that just yet. Because if we can find a magnifying glass and get our burning glass back, I would much rather do that right now. Alright, we're going to put in a greenhouse. A watering can. First time you enter each green room, use water to gain 1 diamond. Limited capacity. Okay. Well, 1 gem, rather. If we can get the coat check and get our broken handle, I'd rather do the nook because then I can get a key. Do the observatory because I need those stars. What do we got today? The farmer's apple, diamond miner, and the slice. Ah. Hello? And we have a shovel. Turnip. We have the West Wing Hall. The veranda. Much as I hate it, we'll draft the chapel. Damn it. I was hoping there'd be a magnifying glass here. Okay. The box next to this box is false. A box next to this box is true. The box next to this box contains gems. Okay, so there we go. There's our broken lever. Alright, so that's ten minus 4 divided by 3. Oh, that can't be right. 10 minus 4 times 3. Nope, that ain't right either. Alright, where are my original notes here? Nope. Okay, divided. Divided by. So 10 minus 4 divided by 3 equals 8.6. Well, let's hope that's the answer. No, it ain't. Okay, so yeah, we don't have another. Okay, so it is 10 minus 4 divided by 3. Oh, right. Yeah, because I did the order wrong. Yeah, it's 2. I was sitting there doing it as like a whole equation and getting a decimal number. Okay, so this one we got 3 minus 1 times 15 divided by 3. So that's 2 times 15 divided by 3. So that should be 10. Yeah, there we go. Keys, baby. An unremarkable rock. I mean, I could throw it through that window there. I mean, like, I am really just hoping that I can get a magnifying glass at some point. Oh, hey, battery pack, apple, gem. Damn it. All right, we'll put in the weight room. Like, I wish it was the rotunda because that could rotate, but also was exactly where we needed to go. Okay, so that's our coat check. Of course, the greenhouse would be all the way over on the other side of the house. This means we have just enough steps, I'm pretty sure, to make it to the antechamber. Just in case we don't. Oh, hey, an electromagnet. I wonder what that does. A dowsing rod. We have just enough. Shit, no, we don't. No. The antechamber was right there. Ugh. I don't care. We're doing it. We're running. We're running. No. We almost had the basement key. It was right there. If we had a bedroom, we would have been fine. But we proved it. We proved that we could do it. We had all the items. We had all that shit. So, you know. We're not going to give up. We're not going to be pessimistic. Shall continue to fight on. All right, we're gonna throw the tomb in there, in the hopes that we get everything that we need today. Yeah, we'll do the guest bedroom just so we have the extra steps. Oh, look, we have a key card. Good, 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 good. Put this in. Turn off the lights in the gym. Reset the dark room breaker. Turn on the garage. We'll put the patio on. No gyms. Don't have our shovel. There's the workshop. Has a battery pack. We have a key card. Gotta go to the billiard room. Alright. 17 plus 16 divided by 3. It's 11, of course. Duh. Oh, shit. 13 minus 10 times 3 divided by 3. So that's 13 minus 10, that's 3 times 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. You guys are really trying to screw me over, aren't you? I'm gonna put a dent here, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. We can do the utility box later. It really doesn't want me going north. Why do you not want me going north? Are you mad that I got so close to the antechamber the last time? Hello, hello. We did not add a code check, but that is fine. We have the ladyship's chamber. We've never been in here. Here's the diary that we don't have the key for anymore. But there's the upgrade disc. Does it never end? Luckily, we're right next to the lab, so let's see what we can upgrade. The boudoir. Boudoir with 1 gem, the boudoir with 2 dye, the boudoir with 3 apples. 3 apples. I guess going to the dark room is like effectively useless now. That's cool. We don't have a mail room. Oh, of course, we need to get to 2 squares above security. So, like, right here. Real funny, guys. Real haha. What does an electromagnet do? Functional powered electromagnet. You are more likely to draft mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect coins and keys when entering a room. Well, that's great! I wish we had a code check. Wow, 1 whole gem. That was all that was spread. Okay. I'm gonna do day 50. And we're gonna hope that we get a good day. Okay, so I do have more upgrade disc locations. The commentary will randomly have one for sale. We need to draft the morning room. We need to have a patio and an archives. And dig in front of the grill to find a file cabinet key to open the cabinet in the archives. We need to melt the doorway in the freezer. We need vault key 304. The tomb, we need to do the tomb again, do the ruby candlesticks. And then that should be all of them, I think. Nope, we need the abandoned mine, the mechanarium, the trading post, both the ignite the dynamite, and then we randomly get one. We trade showroom items, which means we need a showroom. And then we need to draft the lost and found and grab one from the table. So let's run day 50 and see what we get, sports fans. Okay, we have the trading post. Cool. We have absolutely nothing to trade. That's fine. That is the dynamite that we need to ignite. Oh no, that's just the upgrade list. I still have all these locks that we don't have, these safes that we need to open, the allowance tokens that we need to get, puzzles that we need to solve, rooms that we need to get. The coat check is taunting me. But we may need it today. So, we're gonna draft it. We'll also draft the utility closet. Hey, a lockpick kit. Immediately, permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. Thank you. Hey Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log into it. Even with all offsite connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal regardless of where it is located on the estate, which you will likely find very useful. The network password is Swan Song. Happy hunting, Randolph. We already knew that. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, from Dad. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. Okay, yeah, we had that one later. Okay, so the letters just, like, stack up. That also means that tomorrow we'll have a delivery. Our workshop. Okay, so these change each time, but I honestly haven't been paying attention. Why not? Really? So I've wasted this entire day again? Okay. All right, this is it. This is my last night. I'm not doing another night after this. The sleeping mask and 2 gems. Well, if we get bedrooms today, that'll at least come in handy. All right, please give me a shovel. Okay, we have a shovel, we have a magnifying glass. All right, we're on a good start. Okay, first things first. We're gonna run all the way campsite. We're gonna get in the middle of these white trees here. We're gonna dig. Conservatory. Yes, I would like to add that to our floor plans. Earn our spare hall. Check for items. Okay, nothing. Okay, the conservatory. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Yes. Yes. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so these are permanent. Okay, greenhouse. Yeah, we are definitely going to make that commonplace. East Wing Hall. Make that standard. The wine cellar. Yeah, sure, we'll make that standard too. Alright, did that work? Okay, it seems to have worked. So we're going to hope that those will now pop up when we need them. What is this? Drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's Chamber from south-facing door. Okay, so see, if I had known that, that would have helped a lot. East Wing only. East Wing Hall in the master bedroom. Other special cases. Conservatory, only draftable in a corner, and the bookshop only draftable from the library. Okay, so we knew those two. Well, we knew the bookstore. Thank God we have a metal detector. All we need is a workshop. We have a workshop. Thank you. Now just give me a coat check. Yeah, we'll do the Great Hall. Why not? An upgrade disc. Bedroom. Of course the trunk is locked. We're gonna do the courtyard. Yes, a key. A brick. Come on, man. All I want is a code check. Just give me a code check, man. Why do you have to hurt me like this? Man, just a code check. Code check. That's all I need. Why? Oh hey, safety deposit box key. Oh, if only we had the vault for a coat check. Oh look, a coat check. Finally. Burning glass. Calling it a day. We're cutting it off here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this late night stream. Thank you, Snow. Thank you, Nox. Thank you, Chrissy. Everybody listening, everybody watching. I hope you had some fun. This was a good Friday. You know, there was no pirates, but it's okay. I told you if there wasn't pirates tonight, I would come back, I would play some blueprints, and I did. I'm gonna make sure. I was looking at some other games, some shooters, something like that, to play with Argos, or just to stream. I haven't found anything that quite strikes my fancy yet, but if you have any suggestions, please comment them below, or send them to me if you have an ability to DM me or text me. Send me suggestions and I will look into them and we'll get some new stuff on the stream, because I don't want to just do blueprints and Oblivion forever and ever and ever. So once again, reminder, Tuesday we'll be on Twitch, hopefully. Next Friday will be game night, and I should be there for that. That will be on Olaf Productions on Pirates of the Geek Vortex. I should be there. And then the next 2 weeks after that, I'm gonna be spotty, I'm gonna be iffy, because I'm gonna have to be ready to leave and go an hour out of town at any moment. So I will let you know how things go on that front. Past that, once again, thank you. Use the links in the description to find me on socials, to find me on Discord, and we may put our Patreon back in soon. Once that gets approved, I will have to go back and link Chrissy's work at Bandcamp. It's Black Magic Attic, but everything is spelled with a K. There are no C's, so that's BLACKMAGIKATTIK at bandcamp.com. Go get some music from him, you know, give him some more suggestions. He's amazing, made amazing music for us. And I'm rambling again, so I'm gonna go to bed. It is 2:33 a.m. Good night, everybody.